Right. Hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Wednesday edition and Thursday edition. So it's a kind of rare Wednesday edition to start with. I've sort of been sticking to the Saturdays only schedule, if that, recently. But right now it's 9 p.m. PST, and I figured why not solve both the Wednesday, which is available because it's Wednesday, and the Thursday, which is available because the next day's puzzle comes out the day before. And to add a little spice on top of that, a double feature episode, I'm going to add a little bit of a challenge here, which is that I want to solve both of these puzzles with a total time of less than 45 minutes. So for those of you keeping track, that's averaging like 22 and a half minutes per puzzle, which is quite a fast pace by my standards. But I don't know, I just wanted to sort of add a little spice to this and see what I can do. So I'm going to be going faster than usual, but let's go ahead. This could be like, come on, covert ops though. Stay fresh, maybe keep. All right, already, okay, I guess. Tests motor skills, not sure. Don't know that one. Oh, this could be okay, okay as well. Kerosene, very nice. Oracle is a seer, like someone who sees the future. Tilda Swinton, I think. She's the one who plays someone in Doctor Strange, maybe. Duty, K-pop idol, a lobe of the brain. Many treasured heirlooms. Artifacts? No. Antiques? There we go. Ooh, a Q. Let's try that. Quiets. Decorate, adorn. A robot. Like I am not a robot, those tests. Drop something, I guess. Plastic fastener. Could be something tie. You could be into someone. Zip tie. Lemon zest, I guess. Be on the A team. Start, like a starter. Pledge drives. Maybe totes. Like you might get that for what's it called? Like donating to something. Follow could be ensue, like something ensued. Something picture. These are both movies, but I don't know what the first one is. I was gonna put people, but that doesn't fit. By the wayside. I was thinking like the chaff in the way of like wheat. Could these all be picture? That'd be interesting. Because these are both movies. Suspects need. Now, novel format would be an ebook. Novel meaning new, and also book. So ebooks are relatively new. QB protectors, maybe line O or like D line, defensive line. Is that a thing? Probably. Sound from one at the end of one's leash. Not sure. Jessica Alba though. Oh, QB protectors, so offensive line. So this could be woof, I guess. Oboe, maybe? Yep. Instrument. Completely misses the ball. Could this be something ION? Completely missed the ball. Not misses. I'll come back to that. Dye can bleed. Curd, not chaff and wheat, not chaff and whey. Max. Okay. Whoops. The cold open of SNL. Monosyllabic, one syllable. Mile mark for a middle distance runner. Could be mile something, but goofs maybe. Count on. That'd be more like rely on, I think. But then I don't know what bozos would be, so I'll leave that out. Wild or the road? Okay. Lima beam maybe. This could be bones though. The Olympic rings. Pined for someone, I guess. This is iron pyrite, so it could be mile something. Numbers, NOs is short for numbers. Home plate, I guess. A memo, a firm as in like a law firm, I guess. Tension hoarding. Not sure. Numismatic rating. Don't know what that is. Your seed in March Madness. This could be needy. Tacky and loud could be gaudy. Is that? Enter. Like enter blank person. The ante as part of a poker pot. I mean, 9 is a number. Numismatic. Or it could be like fine, I guess. So I'll leave that out. Mile time. Use, like sheep. Okay. Me, myself, and I. Change could be coins. Anxious. You need an alibi. Although, not really, because you're innocent until proven guilty, right? I think that's actually right. He could be like tense, I guess. It's probably feature, because that's movie related. Tariff, like a tax. Duty is also tax, like a duty-free store. As if, right? It's tariff like that, maybe. Profile picture, I guess. Opera, or no, operation, yeah, actually. Water feature. I see. So the theme is, so water feature is its own word, right? Like a fountain or something. But these are both feature films that are related to water. and Milk is about Harvey Milk, and Malcolm X is about Malcolm X. So these are profiles, pictures. Um, Walkie-talkies, talkies type of movie, as opposed to a silent film. Okay. Live tweeters of a sort. I guess just birds. You might need to sit still for a pose. Max. The cap. Corkscrew. Something watch, maybe? Tawdry? I think that's a thing. Ales. Is Bala? Bali. Something switch? Something switch. Because Freaky Friday, they switched bodies, like the mom and her daughter, I think. Okay. I'm gonna take this out, actually. And I guess this has to be fan, because this has got to be woof. Count on. Bank on something. Words shared by. Maybe we can't. Maybe euros? Or wait, 5.5 years appropriately. 55. Like what would be appropriate there? Not sure. Okay, let's put Lima back. Amen. Like, I agree with that. Probably an S here. Bills. In case. This could be offend, maybe. Like you're a repeat offender or something. Olympic flame. Fives, I guess. Yeah, 5.5. Makes sense. Java bean, I guess. On a switch. Click on a switch? Is that a thing? Huh. Flick on a switch? Oh, it's a flick like a movie. Um, on a switch. Which is movie about a switch. Lest. And I think awful is a thing. Fava bean, yeah. Okay, so something's wrong here, but I think this is all right. Fava bean is a thing. Flick on a switch, awful. Okay, so maybe I have a typo here somewhere. Operation, kerosene. Peace out, sure. Offensive line. Lol. Um, walkie-talkie, sure. Lest that happen, yeah. Fava Bean's like Hannibal Lecter. Sure, that all seems okay. Covert ops. Antiques. Fire someone, sure. Corkscrew. And I. Mile time, sure. Tawdry could definitely be wrong. But come back to that. Scraps. I really think awful is a thing. Numismatic rating. Whoops. Wow. Huh. This is interesting because I actually feel confident on like all of these. So I'm very confused as to what's wrong here. Flick on a switch. Flick of a switch. Okay. It was fine instead of 9. Cool. So we are definitely on track. We've built ourselves up a budget of around 4 minutes extra on top of the regular 22 minutes that we would have otherwise to solve the Thursday. But before we do that, let's go ahead and admire the puzzle, which I thought was quite good actually. I think this themer sort of uh, like it felt a lot weaker than water feature, walkie-talkie, and profile picture. Flick of a switch is I think flick on a switch is definitely more um, of a phrase than flick off a switch. So it's pretty unfortunate that it intersected with this clue, which was a little like 9 seemed possible. But other than that, I really did like these three themers, and I thought there was some interesting cluing here. I like these like one word like duty goes to tariff sort of things where it's a bit misleading, like sack and fire. It's just like not the first association you have with the word sack is firing someone. So I like those little bits of misdirection. But yeah, I liked corkscrew, mile time, cold open. Um, Antiques was cute. Um, yeah, I don't know. There wasn't a like there's a lot of medium length fill, but it on the whole felt fairly clean. Awful is not great, but I've seen it before, so I wasn't like caught too off guard by it. But all in all, I think this is a solid puzzle. And more enjoyable than average Wednesday. Maybe a little easier than average Wednesday. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. And with that, let's just get right into the Thursday. No breaks. Brain is still worrying, maybe getting a little tired, but um, let's do our best. And so we solved that in 16 minutes, 14 seconds. So we have uh, some number of minutes. Like, let's say 24 minutes, 25 minutes to solve the Thursday. So let's get it done. If it gets close, then I'll do the actual math. Um, okay. I was thinking this could be like tone, but Had, like had a baby. Student at Hogwarts. Name in one-liners. Nell, maybe? Lynn, Eli. It's gotta be Eli. Color Track TV is not gonna know that. Harry S. Truman's successor. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson? No clue. Hearts and horses might do. Wow, two horse clues right next to each other. He's an ad man. Whose name starts with the same four letters as where he was um, imprisoned. So it's got to be Al Capone, right? And then Alcatraz. So Al Capone, like with a one, or maybe it's just Rebus like this. But yeah, it's got to be Al Capone and Alcatraz. Maybe Diana, lying at a pool hall. Hermione, whoa, interesting. One serving a queen. One serving a queen. Oh, a drone bee. Whoa, okay. um, Maybe Diane. Just gonna take that out. What is happening here? Um, so crack squad could be A team. Grow from. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking this will also have a similar thing going on, maybe. This is DMV. Maybe it has like two here. Rockets frequently travel in this. Don't know. Huh. Whoops. I gotta blank this out for a second. Um, I want this to be like well done or something. But so that would go along with the one thing. This could be as one. Whoops, Rebus. Oh, clicked out by accident. Let's go back in. Rebus as one. Stake option. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. Crow known to sing. I think boho chic is a thing, like bohemian chic. Is iBook a thing? I could believe it. Could this be Nobu? I could believe that. Mass method for seeking input. Not sure. Oh, this has got to be Abe, like Abe Lincoln. And then this is like in DC. Eavesdropping sort. Far out could just be like rad. Keeps going in circles. I think this would be ironed. I still don't understand what the theme is, other than one being everywhere. This could be like FDR, maybe. Could they rear, maybe? Eco, maybe? Sires, like who sired them? Um, Hearts can race, actually, right? Because wouldn't it be Tracy? And this could be stoned. There we go. A symptom. Commander. Maybe another one. Or maybe it's commander like that. I'm so bad at spelling for someone who does so many crosswords. That's gotta be ma'am. Okay. Rosa Parks, I guess. Split ends or loose ends. I think it's a length or something, or something of hair. Sturgeon product roe, like I know sturgeon are known for like caviar, and roe is sort of like that. Vacation rental craft. Canoe, I guess. Really let have it. Berate? Berated, let in the past tense, I guess. A stripe on a pool ball. It's like a line. I guess it's an herb and a hink of hair, sure. Wax wrapped wheel. I think Edam is a type of cheese that is wrapped in wax. Cousin It, spelled like that. The Addams Family. Can't you see? Ramps might connect to them. Not sure. I really think this has got to be like done or something, but it's just like I yeah, I don't know what would go before it. Played it safe. Maybe a romantic era. All Rise, maybe? This is Anya Taylor-Joy. Maybe like Ray? ECAD, Easy A, Apprehension, Dread, Tesla's type of car, Outsourcing, Without a break. Wisdom of the, oh, Three's company. Sorry, Three's a crowd. Wisdom of the crowd. Two's company. So company commander. Um, and then Two's company. So like it's gotta be the East India Trading Company, right? Dutch East India, Dutch. Huh, it's something India company. Um, but this has got to be crowdsourcing, so these have all got to be one. Okay, so to explain, um, there's an expression, two's company, and three's a crowd. Um, so two ones is two, so that's company. So you can read this as company commander. And then three ones in a row is a crowd, so wisdom of the crowd. And this is crowdsourcing. Okay, and I'm assuming this is going to be company, so two ones. That's pretty neat. Without a break. On, end, maybe? No need. Maybe a sneak? An eddy in like water. It's just like a swirl. I say. Hmm. Adhered to, so Niobe. I believe it. Seems AAA, I guess. A trio. Later, ta-ta, T-bone. Ah, makes sense. Tau, I think? Close. Or maybe close. Maybe shut. Loud something. Float an idea. Groot, the little tree guy. Something East India. Routes, I guess, like on ramps to highways, like Route 9, for example. Number prominently featured. The goal, I guess. End of a movement. Coda, I think. So I think this is roads. Maybe. Just gonna take this out. Stem from. Portrayed was like acted, I guess. Whoops. That's gotta be east. Yeah. High school subject. That could be like anything. Probably Carlo. Something O'Neill's. Black tea. I like these two answers just because of this ED lining up so well, and these other letters look okay, but the BA is not ideal. Rockets. Maybe the NBA. Ooh. Throwing shots at the Rockets team. Are the Rockets actually a team? I might be so wrong there, but the East India Trading Co. But traveling as in basketball traveling seems very plausible. Played it safe in a way. I'm like thinking like T here or something. Let me just look through some letters and see if anything jumps out at me for the bit of gear. The AR ending is a little unique, you know? Bit of gear. Hmm. Yeah, none of that is looking super enticing. Step on it. Okay. So what if this is coda? Because I think this is like a music term. Like some black tea. Something. Okay, what if this is like a tea? Step on it. Man, it's a tough little section. Crow, no. Oh, Cheryl Crow, right? Cheryl Crow? I don't know how to spell that. Hedged a bet, maybe? Step on it. English, I guess. Or might be Cheryl like that. A spear, I guess. Step on a pedal. Um, I just want to try to get it right on the first try. Um, Ceylonese. I think it's Cheryl like that, right? Ceylonese. Oh, I guess that was right. I do not know what that word is, but apparently it's correct. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. And first, I just want to say we did achieve our goal, which I thought was actually fairly ambitious. So I'm pretty proud of that. In fact, we solved both the Wednesday and the Thursday in under 20 minutes each. So all in all, I think our total time was right around, let me do the math. It was 16:14. Um, so yeah, right around 36 minutes. So we kind of crushed our goal time. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Um, I actually really enjoyed the theme. I thought it was very fun. Uh, Wisdom of the Crowd is solid. Company Commander, not so much, but it's okay. East India Company with the not a great fill. And then crowdsourcing I liked. I would say like I liked this theme just because of how sort of novel and fun it felt to just put 11111 like everywhere. And I think they did a fairly good job with like somewhat reasonable and like fresh crosses, like T-bone as one, no need, um, on end. Sorry, it took me forever to read that. But then I think Hermione next to Al Capone, next to Drone, that's probably the best set of crosses. Um, so I would say the execution is not incredible of the theme. Just I think you're really constrained in what sorts of interesting things have company or uh, crowd in them as phrases. But in terms of solving experience, I had a great time with it because of that. I'm not always looking for the most like interesting like main answers as long as the concept is fun enough to solve, if that makes sense. Um, I think the fill beyond the theme is not ideal. You have a lot of this like three-letter stuff. I mean, technically these aren't three letters, so I shouldn't be clicking that, but these are certainly three letters, four letters, three letters, all over the place. So you have all these like sort of choppy things that are segmented from each other. Um, Celanese is definitely a low point in the puzzle, especially crossing Cheryl Crow. And then Coda is something that people might uh, definitely struggle with. So I think this section is definitely, if not likely to trip people up, it's probably a pretty common place that people might get themselves stuck. Um, so yeah, although I had fun with this, I have to admit, like the construction isn't ideal. I like there's just too much short fill all over the place, lots of proper nouns, um, lots of like abbreviations, lots of like classic crosswordese, um, that I just sort of have to give it a lower than average score. But not that much lower than average. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. The fill was really fairly bad. Um, but I just love Rebuses. I have a soft spot for them, and I really like the idea of it being the same thing in all of the boxes. And I also think it's sort of fun when there's not a revealer. Like, um, like it just it just is what it is, and you have to figure out the rules. There's no clue telling you this is the rule. Um, so I sort of appreciated its brashness there. So in fact, I'm gonna give it a perhaps undeserved five. Um, just because I liked so many aspects of the theme, I just think it sort of fumbled in other places. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Um, Hope you enjoyed this double feature. I'll see you next time.